Hello students, this video is about question and answers of the class 6th science chapters.
Chapter 14 Water. Exercises. First main A. Multiple choice questions. Here you have to select the correct option. First question. Which of the following is the most abundant substance on the earth? The given options are A. Water, B. Oxygen, C. Wood, D. Carbon dioxide. Here the correct answer is option A. Water. So water is available in most abundant on the earth. Second question. The change of water into water vapor is called option A. Evaporation, B. Condensation, C. Precipitation, D. Snow. Here the correct answer is option A. Evaporation. The change of water into water vapor is called evaporation. Third question. Clouds are formed due to option A. Evaporation, B. Condensation, C. Both evaporation and condensation, D. Vaporization. Here the correct answer is option C. Both evaporation and condensation. So the clouds are formed due to both evaporation and condensation. Fourth question. The process by which water from the surface of earth goes to air, cooled and come back to the earth by rainfall is known as option A. Water cycle, B. Evaporation, C. Condensation, D. Transpiration. Here the correct answer is option A. Water cycle. So the process by which water from the surface of the earth goes to air and cooled and come back to the earth by rainfall is known as water cycle. Fifth question. Which of the following processes does not absorb heat? Option A. Boiling, B. Melting, C. Evaporation, D. Freezing. Here the correct answer is option D. Freezing. Which of the following processes does not absorb heat? Answer is freezing. Sixth question. The main source of water for perennial rivers is in the form of option A. Lake, B. Rainwater, C. Snow, D. Dams. Here the correct answer is option C. Snow. The main source of water for perennial rivers is in the form of snow. Seventh question. In a cloud, the excess of fine droplets increase, causing rainfall because option A. They become heavier, B. They become lighter, C. They become steam, D. None of these. Here the correct answer is option A. They become heavier. In a cloud, the excess of fine droplets increase, causing rainfall because they become heavier. Eighth question. The process of collecting rainwater in huge pits is called option A. Storing of water, B. Conservation of water, C. Rainwater harvesting, D. Transportation of water. Here the correct answer is option C. Rainwater harvesting. The process of collecting rainwater in huge pits is called rainwater harvesting. Second main, B. Fill in the blanks. First question. Spring water generally has many dash dissolved in it. Spring water generally has many minerals dissolved in it. Second, water decreases in volume as we cool it up to dash degree Celsius. Water decreases in volume as we cool it up to 4 degrees Celsius. Third one, the condition of severe shortage of water is known as dash. The condition of severe shortage of water is known as drought. Fourth one, the process of changing of water into its vapor is called dash. The process of changing water into its vapor is called evaporation. Fifth, the process of changing water vapor into water is called dash. The process of changing water vapor into water is called condensation. Sixth, in the total water of the world, dash is salt water and dash is fresh water. In the total water of the world, 97% is salt water and 3% is fresh water. Seventh one, the maximum amount of fresh water is used for dash needs. The maximum amount of fresh water is used for agricultural needs. Eighth one, most of the fresh water is locked in dash. Most of the fresh water is locked in glaciers. Next main, C. State true or false against the following statements. First one, the evaporation of water takes place only in sunlight. False. The evaporation of water takes place only in sunlight. False. Second, the water evaporates into air from oceans, rivers and lakes, but not from the soil. False. Third, water vapor is present in air only during the monsoons. False. Fourth, water vapor condenses to form tiny droplets of water in the upper layers of air where it is cooler. True. Fifth one, rainwater is the purest form of natural water. True. Sixth, about 30% by weight of the human body is water. False. False. Seventh, in the most cities, the sewage is discharged into water bodies like rivers and canals. True. Fourth main, D. Match the items of column A with those of column B. Here in the column A, it is given as perennial rivers, rainwater, flood, epidemic, drought, dam. So you have to match with the column B. Perennial rivers are the rivers which flow throughout the year. So it matches with the B. Rainwater, it is the purest form of water. Flood, rivers overflow and water level increases. Flood is rivers overflow and water level increases. Epidemic, it is diseases affecting thousands of people at the same time. Epidemic, diseases affecting thousands of people at the same time. Drought, The long period of insufficient rains or no rainfall. It is C. Long period of insufficient rains or no rainfall. Dams are structure built on rivers to let in and hold back water. Next main E. Show differences between the following. First one, rainwater and underground water. Second, drought and famine. Third, floods and drought. First we will see the difference between rainwater and underground water. Rainwater is a form of precipitation which falls on the ground in the form of water drops. Whereas underground water, it is a part of rainwater gets absorbed by the ground. When water reaches non-porous layer, it cannot sink anywhere. It is called underground water. Drought and famine. What is drought? The condition caused by very little rains or no rains for long period in which biodiversity is destabilized. Whereas famine, it is the lack of food in a region for a long time due to drought, flood, etc. is called famine. Now the difference between flood and drought. Heavy rains lead to rise in the level of water in rivers, lakes and ponds. The water spreads over the large area causing flood. Drought, it is the condition caused by very little rain or no rain for long periods in which biodiversity is destabilized. Next main F. Give reason. Here first question is, we prefer eating a fruit to a biscuit when we are thirsty and there is no water available. We prefer eating a fruit to a biscuit when we are thirsty and there is no water available. Answer, fruit contains much water content in it. So that's why we prefer fruit. Second question, spinach or palak reduces in quantity when it gets cooked. Palak reduces in quantity when it gets cooked. Answer, spinach or palak have a large water content. Its water is evaporated during cooking. So it reduces in quantity due to loss of water. Third question, epidemic takes place or spread just after the flood. Epidemic takes place or spread just after the flood. Answer, epidemic like cholera, diarrhea and other waterborne diseases spread just after the flood because their causal organism can multiply easily in moist areas, that is waterborne microorganisms. Fourth question, we feel tired after being out in the sun for a long period. We feel tired after being out in the sun for a long period. Answer, in sunlight, body loses its water frequently in the form of sweat. That is why we feel tired after being out in the sun for a long period. Fifth question, droughts and floods are called natural disasters. Droughts and floods are called natural disasters. Answer, drought and flood are called natural disasters because they lead to extreme poverty. Since people have nothing to eat, no food and no money cause famine. Next main G. Short answer type questions. First question, write down a purpose for which industries use water. Write down a purpose for which industries use water. Answer, industries use water in the process of washing, liquefying substances, temperature maintenance, etc. Second question, write at least 3 ways of how we can save water. Write at least 3 ways of how we can save water. Answer. First one, reduce agricultural water wastage by increasing efficiency of irrigation such as drip irrigation process. Second, recycle the used water needed for industries and gardens. C. Or third one, develop the habit of rainwater harvesting. So these are the 3 ways to save water. One is reduce agricultural wastage, and second, recycle the used water, and third one, develop the habit of rainwater harvesting. Third question, vegetables and fruits contain a lot of water. Name 3 fruits and 3 vegetables with the percentage of water contained by them. Answer. Fruits. Here grape contains 85% of water, whereas watermelon contains 95% of water content, whereas apple contains 84% of water content. Now in the vegetables like potato, tomato and pumpkin, here tomato contains most percentage of water, tomato 90%, pumpkin 85%, potato 75%. Next main H, long answer type questions. First question, what do you understand by rainwater harvesting? What is its importance? What do you understand by rainwater harvesting? What is its importance? Answer. Rainwater harvesting, the process of collecting and storing rainwater from the roof or a surface catchment is called rainwater harvesting. The basic idea behind rainwater harvesting is catch water where it falls. Catch water where it falls. There are 2 techniques of rainwater harvesting. First one is allow rainwater to go into the ground through roadside drains that collect rainwater. Second one, rooftop rainwater harvesting is a process of collecting rainwater from the rooftops to a storage tank through pipes. Instead of collecting rainwater in the tank, we can allow the pipes to go directly into the pit underground. This seeps into the soil to recharge or refill the groundwater. Now, importance of water harvesting. Water collected in tanks could be used for many purposes such as household work, irrigation, cleaning, etc. Second question, what do you understand by water cycle? How is it an important phenomena? Answer, the constant circulation of water from the earth to the atmosphere and back again to the earth is known as the water cycle. Various steps of water cycle are evaporation, condensation, transpiration and cloud formation. First one is evaporation, the process in which water converts into its vapor continuously at any temperature is called evaporation. Condensation, the evaporated water turns to liquid at lower temperature. Most gases turns into liquid if they are cooled sufficiently. Third, transpiration. All plants release water vapor through stomata from their leaves. Fourth, clouds formation. Water in the form of vapor goes into air by evaporation and transpiration. Clouds are formed when some water vapor condenses and forms tiny droplets of water. Clouds come back to the grounds as rain, hail or snow. So this is the figure of a water cycle. This is transpiration and this one is a condensation, precipitation, Water cycle is an important phenomenon because first one, evaporation of water gives rise to an air current. Second, major part of rainwater seeps into the ground. Third, a part of the rainwater forms small water current. Fourth one, soon after the rain, the rivers are full to the brim. Third question, what is potable water? Is rainwater potable water or not? Why? What is potable water? Is rainwater potable water or not? Why? Answer, water fit for human consumption is called potable water. Water fit for human consumption is called potable water. Glaciers are the major source of potable water. Rainwater is not potable water, although it is formed by natural distillation, but it contains some impurities such as dust particles, dissolved oxygen, nitrogen and carbon dioxide of atmosphere. Potable water must contain small amount of mineral salts of sodium, calcium and magnesium, as they give special taste to water. However, excess of these minerals can be harmful. Fourth question, what are the different forms of natural water? What kind of impurities does each contain? Answer, there are two forms of natural water. One is surface water and other one is underground water. Natural water forms are surface water and underground water. First we will see about the surface water. The water that we get on the surface is called surface water. It is unfit for drinking because of dissolved salt and suspended impurities in it. The water we get on the surface is called surface water. It is unfit for drinking because of dissolved salt and suspended impurities in it. Different forms of surface water are rainwater, spring and well water, river and lake water, sea water. The second one is underground water. A part of rainwater gets absorbed by the ground. When water reaches non-porous layer, it cannot sink anywhere. This water is known as underground water. It is the source of many lakes and wells. It is usually clear and free from suspended particles. It is naturally filtered water as it passes through several layers of gravel and sand. It contains dissolved salts which are generally beneficial for health. Thus, it is used as potable water. Next main diagram based question. First question is, Rashmi added some ice to a glass with some water. After some time, she observed that water drops appeared on the outside of the glass. Where did these water droplets come from? Answer, these droplets come from condensation of water vapor present in the air around the glass. So these water droplets came from the condensation of water vapor present in air around the glass. Second question, in which of the following containers will water evaporation be slowest, given that they all contain the same amount of water under the same conditions? Explain briefly. Answer, in the case of B, because there is no sunlight. Here in case of A, sunlight is present. In the B, there is no sunlight. Therefore, temperature is lowest in this case. Third question, Mrs. Uma has put a wet cloth to dry as shown here. Which part of the cloth will dry faster? Explain briefly. So some wet clothes are inside the house and some wet clothes are under the sunlight. Here the answer is the clothes in sunlighted area will dry faster. Next main J HOTS questions. First question, is underground water a renewable or non-renewable resource? Is underground water a renewable or non-renewable resource? Answer, although underground water is a renewable resource, but in the last 50 to 60 years, there is a tremendous demand for underground water. Due to the increase in population as well as for irrigation and industry, this has led to depletion of underground water, with the result that the level of underground water is falling rapidly. Second question, take out a cool bottle of water from a refrigerator and keep it on a table. After some time, you notice a puddle of water around it. Why? Answer, a puddle of water around cool bottle of water is the result of condensation of water vapor present in air around the bottle. Next main K value based question. Here the farmer of a rural village of Gujarat requested the state government to facilitate them a training program of rainwater harvesting. Answer the following questions based on the above information. Here the first question is, in what ways will the farmers be benefited by this program? Answer, farmers will be benefited by this program in two ways. First one is increasing the availability of water for irrigation. Second, collection of rainwater for later use. Second question, which type of values are explored by the farmers of this village? Answer, social responsibility, critical thinking and problem solving.